Good afternoon, everyone, and I wanted to talk about a new composition that I have built. But before I get into that, I would like to thank everyone for all the support that you guys have given me. I have finally hit 500 subscribers, so I wanted to thank everyone for that. And let's go ahead and get in. So I hope you guys liked that clip. I used it because it kind of reminds me of what's going on here with this team. You got Hulk coming in, taking a bunch of damage from the tanks, and then he just kind of sits there and takes it, and then he just eventually, after a while, just comes in and just wrecks everyone near the end. And that's kind of what is going on with this team. I like to call it the red tank team because everything on the right is red, as you can see. 133 million or 133 million heals, 124 million heals. Pretty insane. Um, um, all right, so let's go ahead and go through our build here. So let's go first start with our carries. I like to first to point off that all our carries have legendary skins here, all three of them. We got a full ranger set on this one, attack, speed, demon bell, pretty standard setup on this one. Same thing with these ones, same exact setups with stones and enables, except these two are using the Rui Scepter instead of a demon bell. You could run a demon bell in two of them and a Rui Scepter, or an A and B in another. I think they work fine either way. I do think Rui Scepter on two of them is a little bit better on defense. But this may change with the stones that are coming out from, or not stones, the statues that are coming out from a Celestial Island. But we'll see. Let's go to Elyvia. This is starting in, once again, this is kind of a pay to win territory because we got 3 crowns on this team. We got a 2-2 setup, speed HP to make sure she's attacking after the Gruda so she won't speed stop with Gruda. Full HP enables. We got resilience for the heals. I found that to be better than Purify. Our Grudas, we got a HP, Holy Damage Stone, Crown once again, 2-2, full tank, Purify, HP enables, pretty much full tank build. Same with this Gruda. This one's got 10.2 million HP out of combat. In combat, it's probably like, I think we've done the math, it's over 21 million HP. It's pretty ridiculous, and especially with a combination with the crown, because you get insane amounts of damage reduction, over 80%. With over 20 million HP, you're invincible tank almost. This one's got HP stone, got 2-2 enable, or 2-2 gear with the crown, HP enables, once again, full tank. Let's go ahead and I'll show you guys a couple fights and kind of show you how this team does. All right, let's get started with the clip. So as you can see on my left, we got my red tank team versus on the right, pretty much an identical team except got an Ada instead of Elyvia. However, his Garudas are attack Garudas. So I would like to point out one little thing about this team. I really don't care if my carries die. Essentially, if my carries die, they feed HP to my Garudas and they just heal. And with how much HP that these Garudas have in combat, that heal is 5 mil, 6 million. So it's a massive amount. And this team is going to carry into the later rounds. It's not going to die early, most likely. So the carries are going to revive eventually, and I'm just gonna basically whittle down on the enemy team here, and then eventually in the later rounds, I'm gonna get big actives and just blow them up. So as you can see, his attack Garudas can't really finish off my Garudas, and we'll see that is the common theme throughout these fights. You can see all my carriers are dead. My Garudas healed back up. I mean, normally you'd think, okay, this is not really good if you had attack Garudas, which it wouldn't be. If you're in this situation with attack Garudas, you would not be in a good situation. However, I got one of my carries come back up, killed another one of the carry, so my Garudas healed even more, and now they're close to full HP, and so are their Garudas, but their Garudas are attack Garudas, so they don't really have a huge HP pool, and eventually I can just eat them. So there you go. There, that Gruda just annihilated my Elyvia, annihilated my carries, and it just left with my tank Grudas, who don't really care about the actives coming from the enemy Grudas. So I got 2 carries coming back up, and now I'm gonna start whittling down. This Ada is gonna go bye-bye here soon. She's gonna die and get eliminated from the team. Oh, so I got another death there from a Garuda. My Garuda's healed 5 million, and they're pretty much, oh, they're not backed up to Ada's dead and full HP again. So this team on the right is in its shambles now. It's got 1 Garuda left. It's got 3 carries. And that Garuda is not going to be able to touch my Garudas. It just simply won't be able to. An attack Garuda cannot kill a tank Garuda. Simple. It just can't. So one of his carries dead, and his Garuda now has full energy. We'll see. Oh, not anymore. So it's not going to get her active off anyways. And I'm pretty sure my Garudas are going to finish off the team right here. And there we go. Go ahead and look at the active damage report. You can see 80 million heals, 73 million heals, looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and look at this illusion team. It's another composition. Not really picking any fights here. I'm just kind of going, I just kind of doing it live, just kind of picking it up and choosing the fight rather than kind of cherry picking the fights that I picked. I just kind of went in and just went with it. So this team's got an Unimax rather than the 3rd carry. It's also got attack Grudas. Once again, attack Grudas versus tank Grudas. Who's going to win? I think my team will win. We got a shrink on his carry, so his carries aren't going to do a whole lot of. Carry's not going to do a whole lot of damage now. Unimax just lost all his energy. And he's about to lose his Garudas because he has attack Garudas rather than tank Garudas. And Phoenix Pet coming in, killing off my frontline carry. As you can say, as I said, I don't really care if my carries die. They're gonna come back alive in the later rounds, and my Garudas most likely are going to live into those later rounds because once those carries die, they're just gonna heal up to full HP. There you go, 11 million HP healed right there. So I got a carry coming back alive. Elyvia's getting a little low, but she's doing her job. She's shrinking. She's providing that a little bit of extra DR for my team and letting us live. And she's also providing a little bit of an attack, kind of a little bit by the fairy guard. It helps chisel away the team a little bit. And he's about to lose his Ada here. And look at that. My Garudas are full HP. All my carries are alive. I'm going to lose my Elyvia now. But his team is basically done for. Like, look at this. This is over. Yeah, his Garuda healed back up, but my whole team is alive. His whole team is practically dead. And now it's just down to a lonely Garuda. Oh, the Elyvia dies, but that's in round 8. We don't care about that. I mean, it would be nice for having her live, but we still won. So let's go ahead and let's go find another team. All right, we'll fight the triple carry team again. So once again, this team's almost exactly the same, except he's got more of an attack build on the Garudas, and he's running an Ada right now. So we got my team's getting, they look low. It doesn't look like my team's doing that well because we got Ada's high HPs. His carries are still alive, but look at his Garudas. Look at that. One Garuda just died. The other Garuda's at half HP. Mine's half HP, but my half HP is still like 11 million HP. His half HP is like 4 or 5 million. So I got double his HP still. And now his heroes are dying. My Garudas are going to heal back up. Look at that. My Garudas are back in full HP. They're healthy. So is his, but his is still, once again, half the HP is mine. It's going to die. Now there we go. And my one Garuda just absolutely just annihilated her almost from full HP. And that's a tank Garuda build. I think that's the HP holy damage one, the one that just did that. So eventually here we're gonna kill this Garuda. I think the active from my Garuda will finish it off. There we go. Look at that. All right, let's go find someone. Oh, this guy right here. This guy's got a little bit of a different team. It's pretty good. It's got an Amun Ra, so maybe the healing curses will do something. Maybe. We'll find out. So he's got the single Garuda, single Unimax, Ada, double carry, and an Amun Ra. We got a shrink on this Ada, so his Ada's end of the round damage isn't going to do a whole lot. Once again, attack Garuda, almost dead in round 2, while tank Garudas are pretty healthy. Even though the one's 30% HP, that's pretty much the max HP as this attack Garuda, just about. And then once we get some kills off, this Garuda is gonna go right back to full HP, the one that's all the way down low. And then they're just once again not gonna be able to kill my Garudas. Look at that, 5 million. It heals for 5 million. So we're gonna have an active coming from our Rui carry after this round. I think next round we might finish it. Yeah, so we killed the Ada. I mean, not the Ada, the Garuda. Build the carry. Ada's about to go down. And the Ada's gone. And all he has left is a little measly Unimax. And look at this. My carries are back alive. They're nice and healthy. My Garudas are nice and healthy. Elyvia is still half HP, which is still pretty damn good. Looking good. Go find another team. Not that one. Let's go against the, this guy's got double Terras. Let's go against this one. So this one, the double Terras will help prevent the healing for my Grudas. So it will probably get a little sketchy here, but I think we'll still win. All right, so we got a seal on the backline Garuda right there. So that's going to stop any heals if there's any deaths right now. So he lost the Bell Rain. I got seals on my team, which are preventing any heals. And then, oh, the seals just disappeared after that round. His team looks pretty healthy. My team looks like it's in shambles almost, but it's not. It's the Garudas are going to heal once that carry dies. But we might lose the Elyvia, which is okay. But they lost their Bell Rain. They lost their healing ability, except for their deer. So let's see how that works out for him. My Garudas are just going to heal every time my carries die. Alright, so his carries are really low. There's no seals on my Garudas right now, so if those carries die, I'm going to get pretty much full HP. We got one seal out on one Garuda. Gotta finish off one of these carries. Oh, my team just died, so I get heals. Look at that. Elyvia just died, healed up my Garudas, and now my Garudas are pretty much going to finish this team off. I'm going to keep getting Phoenix buff and Phoenix buff. That helps out with the damage a little bit and chisels them away. Look at his Terras are starting to slowly die. The Terras lost their Bell Rain heals, so they can't have that sustain anymore. So, as you can see, still won in the end. So I'm getting the video here. Tank Garudas looks like it's the future of our meta coming in here soon. So catch you guys in the next video.